Alright, I'm back. So now heading to Nogovo Airfield. Trying to find some more ammo and magazines for the VSS, maybe the KS-74U. So yeah, it took about 15-20 minutes to sort things out at base. I ate, made a fire. And since I don't choose my times to go out, well, it is what it is. And a blizzard it's gonna be, and I'm probably gonna have to make a fire at Nogovo Airfield. Yeah. I think I'm gonna make a rags out of this jacket. Oh, I have no water on me. I forgot about that. Not a nice end that situation now. So I'm not too worried about it. Exporter. The sport point sights. Not a fan of the sporter, so I'm not keeping it. Ah, shit. I fired it. Okay. And come right here for a second. Because my bud told me that you could install the sport point sights on the crossbow. And turns out he was wrong. Unfortunately, because I would have loved it. I think you can only put a hunting scope and a handgun scope on that. So eventually, if I want to have anything to aim with the crossbow, I will need a hunting scope or a gun, handgun scope. Alright, so I must be cautious not to go south too much, and I must aim my trajectory in the right way. Oh geez, there's a well right there. I just told you guys that I needed to drink. I guess my wish is about to be granted. I like blizzards. I'm gonna soak it in a few seconds. Have a look and a listen, folks. Oh. My wife has brought me breakfast because she's awesome. I'm such a lucky man. A nice coffee, daisy morning, breakfast made by my lovely wife. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. Alright, still having to Nogovo Airfield. Trying to handle my food here. Just gonna take a second there. So I can have a few bites. Thank you for your patience. All right. So there's that tower in the distance over there that you see behind the trees. Which is always sort of a point of reference for me when I'm going there. Oh wow. Again, I'm wet, so it's gonna make the fire that much more crucial when I end up making one. So I'm pretty safe here, so So again, there's some sort of a hangar over there where there's a military, medical tent. Ah. So I just had breakfast. Thanks to my amazing wife. BDU jacket. Road flare. I've got a crossbow, so I should be able to keep things pretty subtle. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of the crossbow, but it packs a good punch. It's very subtle. The ammo, well, you know, you just need short sticks. Field test. One down. There's a Z right there with a plate carrier, so I'm not gonna engage. If I can avoid fighting it, I will. Else I will get to the truck. See another one here that's well equipped. I don't think my crossbow bolt will be enough. Alright, I tried. I don't know why the hell I thought 2 would be enough, but I tried. Gets rid of those. So there's another one over there, but he's not wearing any protection. So I should be able to dispatch it without too many problems. Then again, cannot take anything for granted in this game. Oftentimes you're gonna think you're ahead, but the truth is you're just a split decision away from death. Alright, so this one has my bolt's name on it. Sometimes there are guns here, there can be ammo, but not this time around. My bud has been here yesterday evening, So I would assume that that's enough time for loot to respawn, which some did. Okay, so that bolt is done for. My cat wants room on my left, on the couch I'm sitting on, so I left her some room because I love her so much. I will have to get more bolts soon for my weapon. And is that a VSS? That's a VSS. Awesome. Like, I have one, but it just goes to prove that if I'm missing one, I can still come back and hope for the best. Alright, I've unloaded my weapon. 2 tents left. Oh, bacon. Alright. I'll have a snack when I make my fire a little bit later on. Which is gonna be soon enough still because I've only got 1 buff left. Always infected all around here. Oh, I forgot to go look at the barracks. Because there are barracks. So you know what, I'm gonna look at that first. Oh shit. I'd say this part is a bit tougher. Another one bites the fucking dust. Alright. I'll position here. But you know, as always, I prevailed. So fortunately enough, I can afford to get me some long sticks. Ah, shit, he cut me. Okay, I didn't want things to turn out like this. So I got too cocky making my stupid bolts. I got my guard down there for a second. Come on, guys. I hope I can get them with the crossbow. Hey, you guys, come on. Come on. Here. Here, that's where the action is, guys. Well, this blows. There's got to be a place I can hop on somewhere. Well, they can jump on the fucking tank. Like, they cannot jump on a small car, but they can jump on a fucking tank. Kind of surprised not more came up. So shooting through windows with bolts is not a good idea. I didn't know that because I did not use a crossbow a whole lot in this game. This is sort of the first time I really give a crack at it. I'm not seeing any infected in front of me. And this time around, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious. I don't know if it's because it's all chilly in here, but this blizzard weather and my cold feet are really making me feel immersed. What's that over there? Mosin ammo. Okay. We have a Mosin at home. I think I saw a gun. Is that a Vega? Oh. A Vega and IJ-70. that don't seem to have spawned. I think they have been dropped. Especially judging by their magazines being empty. And also judging by them both having magazines attached to them. Oh, what's that? Handheld transceiver. Is there a battery in there? Okay. Even though it was not loot for me, I still find it an interesting find. To be stumbling upon weapons that have been used. Nice. An ammo box for my VSS. I think this guy has heard me. All right. There's quite a few here causing a stir. How many rounds do I have left? That looks like none. So I guess for the foreseeable future, I'm still going to be running after sticks. Another KS-74U. Not bad. Okay, time to get me a lot of sticks. So on the short run, on the short term, these sticks ought to do. But I would also be stupid not to look at these trucks here. Because sometimes they do carry a little... They do carry a little loot. As the first two trucks I've looked at proved. And now we've got a container over there. I see a lot of these around, but eh. Another Vega. Okay. Had I needed one, I would have been really happy to have found one, but such is not the case, folks. So I'm gonna be making my fire here, maybe having a little food, do some sorting. Alright, he's had a few bullets on him. That's cool. Alright. Time to warm up. Alright, so that should do a fine job. It's not the most fun fireplace, but it's gonna have to do. Still feels good to be in front of the fire. And to be taking a break after a military loot. Get some buffs. Get some food warm. I love those moments in DayZ where you get to take a break. You have these as well? Just leave a comment and share about just how good it feels. Yeah. Those are great moments. Alright, so now I have more than enough to keep me warm. And I have more than enough to keep me fed also. Unfortunately, there's many bullets I cannot combine. So that does not save me a lot of space. Anyway. I'll take things as they come for now. I'm scared of burning that for a second. I would not think the crossbow uses the combat sights, but at this point I'm gonna try everything. Oh, it does. I'm amazed. Whoa. I'm gonna be able to take some much better shots with the crossbow now. Yes, 5 bolts. Well, my Vega is still pristine. All right, let's load up. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Just need to get my last buff here. Alright, my K bayonet is about to be done. Just gonna wait a few seconds here for this fire to end. I mean my buffs to replenish. Oh, wait a minute. Let me guess. Oh yeah, I'm not getting my third buff because my boots are actually damaged now. Okay. I'm not gonna waste anything to repair these. Let's see if that works okay. No, it doesn't. It might not help me get better headshots, but the combat sight still helps getting a better view or a better sense of where my shot might end. So it's not necessarily all lost. There could have been one in here, but there wasn't. So So over there is an industrial area. There's going to be military, and not military, there's going to be medical tents. And the fire station. I'm not quite sure I want to go see this afterwards, but it's kind of on my way. There's a few more military tents / containers here. Yeah, not the most precise of weapons overall. Or maybe I just don't use it properly, but still gotta admit I've developed a liking to the crossbow. I already don't have bolts left. Yeah, today was a waste of bandages. I mismanaged the use of my crossbow. I put myself in stupid situations. Of course, none was fatal or like was not a life or death situation, but like I stupidly damaged the pristine jacket I had found. And when you find a pristine jacket, but you cannot keep it pristine for a while, it almost defeats the purpose of having found a pristine one. Now, of course, it's still better than if it had been damaged, like firsthand, but through the door. Come here, you guys. Come on. All right. I'm almost through with the looting with the airfield. I'm not looting everything. I basically I wanted to loot a few certain spots, a few particular spots. But I have to admit, not my best run. Again, I sucked with the crossbow. Had to use bandages. Wasted almost a full one. So all in all, not a satisfying run for me. I was too careless. I got surprised one too many times. Next time I'll have to be more patient and careful. Because as I said, this time around wasn't, I did not look good out there. You know, Daisy being what it is, these kinds of things happen once in a while. Oh no, you don't. I got me some jungle boots for a short while because I'm not gonna keep those. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go back home. So thanks for being around, and I'll see you soon for another Tyrg Turupov session.